Yeah, it is.
Oh, damn. You can't.
My fault, Keith. That was sick. I like that. Yeah. Get up.
More new shit.
So here we are once again. This is Massapequa Mall. This mall is pretty much dead. Nobody really shops here anymore. But they're having a car show, and I figured, okay, I'll stop by and take a look at what's out here, but it's really not that much. I don't know, maybe there's a couple of different things than yesterday. It's like all of a sudden everybody wants to do car shows now that we're coming out of pandemic. I have to make this quick though because I don't have my battery charger. So I'm gonna make this as simple as possible and quick as possible. Hey, doctor.
All right, we have a bike. Is that the blue bike? The electro bike, the blue bike. $10 a ticket, guys. All right, is the Raffle stop there? 5 more minutes, guys. You got 5 more minutes to get your raffles in.
I have to make this very quick.
And here he is once again, Tom Mealy, of course, Richard H. Coleman and Associates. We're having another raffle, Tom. Did you bring your money, Tom, or what? Okay. All right. I am looking for Danica NK. Danica, are you here? Because I have your wallet. Danica, if you're here, come to the DJ booth. I got your wallet. Danica K. One more time. D-A-N-I-K-A. All right. I'm not going to say your birthday or your address. I'm just going to say your name. All right, but Danica, if you come, I have your wallet right here. We'll have it right here. All right, everything good, Carrie? Give it up for Carrie, everybody. Give it up. All right. What's the plan for next year? We doing this again or what?
Absolutely.
Every year,
I have
right?
to make this quick.
Patricia, come here. Come here, Patricia. Patricia. Hi, Patricia. How are you? How you doing? What do you got to say today? What do you want to say to everybody out there? Is this not a great day and a great turnout or what? Now, what's the plan for next year?
And the sad thing is, if we were inside New York City instead of being in Massapequa, you wouldn't be able to do this because these fucking, what is it called, the quarantining laws. So just by being out in Massapequa, you have more options than normal. Oh, this guy's showing his car. Let's see what his car looks like.
This gentleman right here.
Is this a...
Tuesday night with the plaque on the station. Well, what do you want to say to everybody?
It's It's got like the Tesla door handles.
You heard it here. God bless America. There you go. All right. Also, cool. You got live music on Love Island.
Let's see if we recognize. I think there's at least a couple people from yesterday. Let's see if we recognize any.
Tom Bailey. One more time, Tom.
Yeah, I think this thing started at 9. It was just that I didn't even feel like getting up this morning. Okay, so there's more part Mommy's car from yesterday. And there's Trackhawk from yesterday. It's his right there. This thing started at 9? Yeah, man, I was out of it. I didn't feel like doing shit this morning. I was so tired. After yesterday. I didn't feel like doing a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. So I guess it's 9 to what time?
2, and it's 2 o'clock.
9 to 2? What time's it now?
Well, it's 1 something now.
Oh, that sounds like a problem. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk through this real quick and then I'll be out of here. And then it took me so long to upload the video from yesterday because it's like 3 hours long.
Wow.
You know?
I gotta look.
It's still processing. The shit's not finished yet. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. What's this Ford Escape doing here? I think that person must be in Macy's shop, and they're like, wait a minute, what's this? Bro.
Seek out, and there's people and there's organizations everywhere that can help you, talk you off the edge, talk you off the ledge, get you into treatment, take that first step to solution. So if I can do it,
see, I always like this Cadillac specifically because if you saw Casino, this is the car that Ace Rock. God damn it! Jesus, oh, it's a kid. Yeah, but this is the same car that Ace Rothstein had where he was in the car talking about what they were going to do about Ginger. This way right here. This is what a Cadillac should be. It's like a big ass freaking couch. The whole driver's seat is a freaking couch. Wow. Always like this one. And I also always like these town cars. Because when I was a kid, these town cars, this was what a Mercedes S-Class was back in the 80s. It was like long before you had the real S-Classes that we got now. It was like, if you wanted an S-Class, this is what you had. These cars were like $40,000 back then, but back then that was like $100,000. Yeah, those are cool cars.
I think we're almost at that point. Okay, so I'm going to do one more little push. If you folks who have not financially participated, 50 cents, $1, I could use the 50 cents. Yeah. So
they need to have car shows here more
so
often.
because I said, it's all going
to tell you the truth, like nobody really comes to this mall.
And
suicide prevention. Really?
If somebody donates $100, 3 people so far? Okay, so Butch is offering for a $100 donation, he will take a ride, right Butch, in your car, and he'll drive you home. No, I'm only kidding. Okay, no, so, hey Gene. No matter what it is, I'm going to Vegas back Tuesday. Do you drive me back to Vegas? Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay, but thank you everybody. But if you haven't done so, anybody wants to donate $100, and every penny of that $100, every penny of the
General Lee Charger right here.
So anybody wants to do that, Butch will be glad to take you up to 3 people, Butch, you said? Okay. So anybody, if you haven't got a raffle, this some really cool stuff over there that is getting raffled off. There's baskets and such. So if you did not do it, now's the time to do it because they're going to go bye-bye quickly. And like I said, every cent.
Okay, I guess somebody wanted something bigger than a T-Rex, I suppose.
Everybody for coming, everybody that participated. God bless you. God bless this country. And oh, you know, right there, your name, sir? What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Brian for parking in the studio.
Wait, you did? All right, you also donated.
He stays down there. He stays up here.
So there you go. Thank you. So I'm gonna give it to her. All right, this is what I want.
C28s. If you'll notice, there's a hell of a lot of Chevy cars out here. It's a lot of Chevy. It's a whole lot of Chevy cars. Oh, Z28s. Uh-oh. Long before we had ultrasonic parking sensors, I see.
There you go. All right. So say hi to Tom. All right. Tom actually bought the guitars. $2,000 donation. We thank you all.
How did you get that?
$1,000, $5,
I do not know, but I think it's that way. Because they said we can't go that way.
You probably lift up that ribbon and go right underneath it.
Wait a minute. This is a 392 with a Hellcat blower, but I don't think that this is not a Hellcat. I knew some. You know what's funny? The Hellcat, you can tell basically just by the stance of that car whether or not that's a real one. And I was walking past, I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong with this thing.
Come on, make it loud noise. Come on, give it up. There you go. Make it feel healthy.
But that's all part of good marketing. Got the Magnum Mafia crew out here somewhere.
Okay, folks, so with your generosity and your funds and what you guys donated and what you participate with the 50-50, Carrie, you guys, we raised just shy of $2,000, $1,956.
1,900.
So
What?
We're doing the 50-50 now, right?
I'd expect a little bit more. Y'all should have charged $5 a person or something.
Okay, and I'm gonna let you, Carrie, say how much the amount is.
The amount that the 50-50 winner will receive is $978.
Not bad, huh? Not bad. See what happens when you bring Butch here? You get Butch here, that's what happens. You raise a couple $1,000, right, Butch? So,
It's only.
it's the residuals from Munster. Okay. It's more, okay. I actually just got that. Okay, all right. So, who wants to pick? All right, Butch. Hey, now, how did that fall out? Okay, the winner is, where's the drum roll? The winner is ticket number 2493021.
Something tells me I'm about to get a copyright infringement because it's goddamn music. I wish they'd turn that shit off. So basically, when you get a copyright flag, your only real option is to either try to mute it, which almost never works, or, well, no, you can mute entire portions of the video, but that's such a pain in the fucking ass. And see, YouTube knows that we have this problem, and yet they haven't done anything to try to stop this shit. Like, all they gotta do is make it so that you can click a button that says you're at a live car show or some shit, and they should have a fucking car show button. I'm tired of this bullshit where I gotta worry about somebody playing fucking music and fucking up my videos. They should have a car show button. Because it's not like I'm trying to get that shit music in the fucking background anyway. I'm not. But it's not my fault that I'm walking around and the shit music is in the fucking background. It's not my fault. One of my pilot buddies has his rotary wing license, and right now he works for corporate in helicopters. And I'd almost like to train for that, but helicopters are fucking dangerous, man. Rotary wing is much, much harder to get than fixed wing. Fixed wing is easy. Average American can't even fit in these goddamn cars anymore.
So there you go. You know what? Didn't want to get a picture.
Don't care.
Sorry, Picture this. Picture yourselves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, picture yourselves in the back with your friends, your wife, your grandparents.
Thank God there's no innocent crowds anywhere near here.
Okay? Television history being made right now. With Butch Patrick and Eddie Munster, okay? Driving this vehicle. All your friends are going to go, I wish that was me. And it's amazing. You know, $100. $100. Can anybody say $100? All right? For a little bit of television history right here. This is a nice moment. That's all right? If he gets pulled over, all right? If he gets pulled over, all right? Like they ran up, they yeah, he pulled out of the Nassau Coliseum on the Hempstead Turnpike to try to go around to the back of the Coliseum. Nassau County PD pulled him over and wrote the Batmobile ticket. All right, it was never the same after that. All right, it was never the same. $100, guys, for riding the car. Okay, back to JD.
You're a DJ, but you gotta become a comedian sometimes. You think you're good, man.
Do you know anybody out in Vegas?
This is a personal thing. I just want to reach out and say a special thanks to my mom. If you guys ever watch Mind Freak with my brother Chris Angel, my mom has been on every episode wearing like a wart. She came by to support. I want to thank her. God bless her. 86 years young and here to support. And I also have my brother Costa. He's hiding back over there. He's back there not even acknowledging he's here. And I got my other brother Costa to come here and support. So we're a family. We were very blessed and successful with Mind Freak, and we did it as a family. So I understand Carrie and her family. So thank you, everybody. Oh, here's another $100. Oh, and what's your? I know your name, but tell everybody.
My name's Teresa Farrell. I'm a local comedian right here on Long Island. I was just at the Brokerage Friday night. I have a talk show on Monday nights, and Butch was beautiful enough to come on and join me via Zoom because of COVID. And I met some beautiful people today. God put in my life, and I'm just happy I'm here.
Thank you for being here, and you're absolutely right. Not through me, but thank you. God bless you, and thank you for the $100. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, revolver.
Thank you. I would like to say thank you for Carrie for having M&M Kids Entertainment here today. We love you and we miss Brittany just as much as you. Okay? So everybody, please reach deep into your pockets and give something. Thank you.
Thank you. Give it up. Another $100 for this gentleman. Thank you so much. So I think we got. Hey, Butch, you want to sell him? I'll buy him. How much you want for him? And I'll donate the money. Ma, you want to buy that? Would you imagine having a Butch next to Christopher? We know it's so funny. My brother Chris. A little quick funny story. My brother Chris, has a little mini Chris like this big, and he made it of him, and he sent it to my mom. And in my mom's living room, you walk in, and you see my brother like this big. So wouldn't it be great, Butch? Wouldn't it be great if we add this young man next to my brother? Right next to my brother. What do you think, Mom? You want to sell him? No, he doesn't want to sell him. Okay, here you go.
All right, well, for everybody that donated today, for everybody that did everything, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all right? We appreciate you, we truly do. What can I say? I mean, you know, we're having a great time here, we really are. We'll be back next year to do the same thing, hopefully, all right? But don't let it stop here, all right? Don't let it stop here. Like she said, Carrie said, there's a Facebook page, Blue Angel, out there, and when you leave here today, just remember that it's not over. You know, we're still fighting the suicide prevention war. There's people out here that have come up to me today and shared their stories of how, you know, they were on the verge and they stopped and thought about life and got help and moved on, including my own kids, you know, my own family. So I wish you all much success, much happiness in everything that you're doing. I know I talk a lot, but when I talk, all right, we got the riders, okay? So we got the donation. So Carrie, where are you? I got money. Oh, there she is. So I'm going to give this to Carrie. All right, these are for the rides in Butch's car at the end. We got 3 people now, so you got $300 from Butch Patrick, and he's going to take these people on a ride. All right, over the Verrazano Bridge into Jersey and back. All right. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? You're going down the road, right? You're going down 287 in Brooklyn, and all of a sudden this passes you, and the person in the back seat happens to be about my age, and they go, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "I think I just saw Eddie Munster driving the Munstermobile on the BQE." All right, so give it up for Butch Patrick once again. The donation's going directly to Carrie. All right, JD, I'm gonna give you the mic one more time. You got anything else to say? All right. How come, you know, I want to know one thing. She's got a little Chris. Maybe we can get a picture of you and have it made into a little JD.
She does not want a little picture.
Not a JD, like we could get one of these things. No little JD?
She's sick of me already. She doesn't even me.
I have to add, all right, so how was JD as a child? What was he like?
Terrible. I have 3 wonderful sons. Never gave me any promise, I think.
All right.
I give them promise.
Yeah, all right. And you know what, this wonderful woman, she's such promoting of her kids. I mean, look at Chris Angel, you know, his show, what Chris is doing, JD, I guess, they're so great. What a great family. I'm so much glad to be a part of this whole organization, and I thank you, all right? That's what you wrote, right? All right, he wrote that, I'm going to say it. Gail Flug, everybody right here. Gail's also a cancer survivor. She's one of our DJs right there. Paul Trezor over there, Paul Wade. Paul's one of my DJs on our radio. These are people that give up their time, folks. They give up their time to do shows on the radio. And Paul is a big promoter of independent music. He's in what, 7 bands, Paul? 7 bands, all right? he was having anxiety attacks because they didn't have live music back on Long Island. He would go to the village pub and just stand outside, even though the door was locked. All right. Oh, and Dr. G, this man here, I had the opportunity to meet this man here. What an amazing musician. Cat's Paws Recording Studio, all right? He teaches guitar, he teaches music. As a matter of fact, this man taught this man guitar, all right? And this man now has music, which has been recently released. His website is jdserentacos.com. He's got new songs. There's a song on his album, I wanted to share this. It's called Don't Do It, all right? Can you share this with everybody, please? I think it matters here.
Well, several years ago, my cousin Michael, a young man, unfortunately overdosed with drugs. And because of that experience, it devastated my mom's sister, my aunt, and the family. I wrote the song called Don't Do It. And it's about anti-drugs, anti-bullying, and all kinds of ideas. And I'm very fortunate. I recorded with Dr. G at the studio, and I'm very fortunate that I went number 2 so far the last couple of weeks on the whole East Coast. So it means a lot because I'm so against drugs. I'm so against bullying. I don't like. We have a daughter, my wife and I, that unfortunately when she was younger got bullied, and I'm sure a lot of people hear the same story about getting bullied in school. And what's so sad, it's the social media, it's the phones, it's the computers, it's the crap that these kids think that they're under this pressure.
Or maybe it has something to do with the parents that are buying them tablets and fucking cell phones when they're only 3 years old. It might have something to do with that.
Not like, you gotta dramatically take your own life. I mean, because you're bullied, because you might be a little heavy, you might be skinny, you might be this, you might be that. I'm a faithful man. I love the Lord, and God made each one of us for greatness. And I don't understand, the pressure that these kids have. So I don't mean to ramble on, but and you know yourself what you've been through it. So just thank everybody. I know we're carriers. We're supposed to be doing. Oh, come on, Gary. Okay, one last thing, Gary.
This gentleman here, tell them if you donate $20 or more, tell them what they can get for the $20 donation following the Munster Mobile.
My brother would take you around in his 1921 Ford Model T. It's 100 years old. It's a piece of history. So if you can't afford 100, maybe you could drop 20, 50, whatever.
And they could see. So if you want to see this gentleman, if you want, he'll follow the Munster Mobile. But also, he shared something with me. Share it with them because I know what you're talking about. Let's do the number 22 and tell them what the number 22 stands for.
22 veterans a day commit suicide. They take the war, they take the military home with them, and they still suffer. That's also a good cause. Maybe you want to look that up.
It's like when you're looking at a General Lee Charger and you're getting in touch with your inner white man. It's like, well, I didn't grow up in the South, but just touching this car allows me to feel what the South used to be.
Eric? G? Oh, there he is. Hey, cuz. Okay. You got the best seat in the house. Okay.
I guess we're done.
All right, if everybody wants to come over here to the raffle, to all the baskets, we're gonna do the raffle now. So all your money, all your millions of dollars you spent is gonna go to a good cause, and you're gonna get some gifts here of your raffles.
Jasmine, right?
This is Jasmine. Ladies, remember before I was telling you the story, I talked about Jasmine and her mom right here? Do you want to tell her? Can you share that? What you shared with me about Jasmine?
I think this is the most action this mall has seen in like the last 5 or 6 years.
Right?
Yeah, nobody shops here.
With my prescription Xanax, taking the whole bottle.
Because it's really all about Roosevelt Field, you know.
To an ambulance. They had told me if I didn't
But it's nice to have things like this here, at least to bring in some people, you know.
Prior to trying, I had made a prayer that if there was a reason to keep me here, and if there wasn't, to please take me. March 11th, 2011, the same date, I had my daughter Jasmine. And now I am actually
Right, most of the people from yesterday didn't come.
My best friend's birthday.
Well, I don't know from out of state.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
And unfortunately, he had killed himself about an hour and a half after talking to
I didn't know this was for suicide prevention. I thought it was just a regular car meeting.
One too many. One too many. If you're having a boy, it's really nice. I wanted to make you smile. All right, Jasmine, you're beautiful. Mom, you're beautiful. Now I'm going to let you do the raffles because everybody's standing here and wants to do the raffles. So here you go, JP.
Carrie, hi.
Like a lot of these cars have stories. It's like you probably ask one of them and be like, yeah, my wife lost her virginity in the back of this car. That's why we can't sell it.
Don't you want to?
Can't ever sell this one.
Okay. So how do you want to do this? Okay, number one. Number one here.
It's a nice road runner here.
Okay, this is number one. So those of you who participated, we're going to be raffling this off.
I remember which one I put in.
You ready to go? And what's your name, young lady? I know, but...
My name is Claire.
Yeah, okay, Claire. Okay, here we go. We're going to raffle number one. And it is...
Number 487272. Number 487272.
We got a winner. We got a winner. Congratulations. And your name, sir?
My name is George. Next. Are you going to car wash?
All right, so George is going to pick number two. And number two looks like some cool sports stuff and outdoor stuff. Number two.
I'm gonna catch you later. I didn't bring a battery charger, so I'm just gonna
your name, young lady.
Look around real quick and I'll be out.
487-378.
487378. All right, congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations. I'm gonna ask one. Folks, before we continue, this gentleman just lost a silver bracelet. Please look down on the ground. It was just right. Okay, right by Butch. If anybody sees a silver bracelet, please bring it up here. It belongs to this gentleman with the red hat. Okay? Thank you. So, once we find this hang out there for a second. Thank you, my pleasure.
Jesus fucking Christ, this car is like longer than a T-Rex.
Yes.
God damn. How the fuck did we park back in the 60s? That doesn't even make sense. How the fuck did we park cars like this back in the 60s?
And the last winner?
Jesus Christ, man. That thing's like 20 inches longer than my Jeep. Jesus Christ. That's a big ass fucking car, man.
The three folks that just donated the $100 for Butch to take the ride, now's the time to go for the ride.
And the funny thing is, if you had this car, you'd get more women than if you had a Lamborghini.
Yeah. And your name?
Cindy.
Counts. Some shit.
487341. 487341.
Oh man, he kept this thing clean, boy. He kept this thing clean. He must have hand washed this down there. That's deep. This was back when Cadillacs actually had rear seat space for the legs of the last passengers. Because nowadays, if you're trying to sit in most of these fucking CTSs, you sure as fuck are not comfortable. That's deep. Yeah, that's nice, man.
We got a winner. All right. Thank you.
would say I'm about done. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, like, back in the 60s, like, how did we park cars? Like, all the cars back in the 60s are, like longer than, like, all of the cars, like, now. Like, how did we park back then? Absolutely remarkable. Oh, somebody's sneaking away with their Dodge Viper right there. That guy's sneaking out of here. Oh, he's coming my way. All right. Yeah, see, this is my thing. I usually never park in these car shows. I just come, get my photos, and I'm out. So that was interesting. And this is them right there. This is them driving around in the car that they just raffled off or sold off the ticket to. Have to put on my seatbelt. And now I am bidding you adieu and getting out of here. Yeah, yesterday was a long day, boy. I was so tired. See, unfortunately, this mall has like nothing. I mean, there's a Chinese buffet in it. They used to have a Walmart. They gave up on that and they had to close it. I think they had a Best Buy, if it's not still here. I think they gave up on that shit too. They had to close it. And there's a Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's, as you know, along with Field and Stream, they stopped selling like AR-15s. So basically, they've been teetering on the edge of bankruptcy since then. It's like, I don't know why the fuck that you would see, oh yes, you know what? Our most profitable gun is the AR-15. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to stop selling it. That's fucking brilliant, you idiots. You idiot. And to do what? To placate to a bunch of mothers against guns? It's like, that's the dumbest shit you could do. In fact, most of those same mothers are out buying guns right now. because they're terrified. You people are so reactionary and stupid. But anyway, what are you going to do? What are you going to Planned Parenthood? Look at that. And I'll have you know that this is actually a white neighborhood. So this must be like liberals out here. Planned Parenthood. Now that's funny. I just came from a car show where they're talking about preventing suicide, but you got Planned Parenthood back there planning infanticide. It's brilliant. It's so amazing. Can't make this shit up. It's like, what we'll do is we'll keep them alive up until they're adults. And then when they're about ready to kill themselves because they can't deal with the taxes anymore, that's when we'll step in. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's like, so here in one hand you got suicide, but in the other hand you have infanticide. I know you ain't trying to get in front of me. this traffic. I'm trying to figure out where all these people are coming from. It's like really not like a whole lot of stores out here. I mean, they got, you know, Hobby Lobby, Barnes and Noble. Like, nobody reads books anymore. That's the secret. No, people buy books and put them on the shelf as a decoration. Nobody reads them anymore. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Oh well, on to the next day.